It's amazing.
She's remembering falling down the cave.
She is dying. To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Aloy, I'm so sorry. Turn your face to the sun, child.
Rost.
These kind of scenes must be so fun to animate. Like,
Pumpkin spiced Lottie says, "No, never heard of it."
I think I've got Life is Strange if you want to play it.
No.
I've never played it.
I have to get out of here.
I did live under a rock for a long time long.
I need my focus. No. Rost saved me. They must have found me before I bled out.
Dead end.
Why is no one here? Where am I?
The womb of the mountain.
My clothes. Good. But where's my focus? It's here. Okay. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside.
You got a double upgrade today. You became a brave animatriarch.
Or that damaged focus that when I take off the killer. I'm picking up some kind of signal. Looks like the ruins I'm finding to me as well. The Nora didn't build this place. The old ones did. But why?
Lock a door.
Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for. There. With the rest of my things.
Get your equipment.
What can you show me?
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora's savages. But if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother? Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
To where?
To the place where you were born.
Place where you were born. Weirdo.
Are you saying I was born inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Landra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
So they only bring you in because you're going to die, and it's sacred to die with your mother. Otherwise they wouldn't have let you in at all.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What? What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The great chamber, where All Mother slew the metal devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes,
You mean I came from behind the door?
always that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
Of course, there's always fucking one in there.
This isn't
Everyone
a
else thinks that
goddess.
you're actual
Aloy!
Jesus, and
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh,
Hold for identiscan.
the goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Irakai says,
WTF.
Identity cannot be
have you not played the
confirmed.
first one?
Entry denied.
No. Please.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And
Yeah,
how
just
will I
learn
do
computer
that?
science.
You said you've had
Get on with
visions of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Olin. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killers saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
This bit's so bullshit. They're like, oh, usually if you leave the
war party
the
defeated?
lands
The
that
killers do
the
not
tribe
fight
are
alone.
from, then you get exiled.
Somehow they have a power over the machines, corrupting them, driving them mad.
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Yeah.
What's your
Now
plan?
they're going to let you
This.
go out
This
without
was
being
my
exiled,
plan,
essentially.
to show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
It is done?
Yes, I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy, told her to heal the corruption.
Ha! But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister,
For
Shut up,
once,
you mad
Lansra,
bitch.
join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
It's an old crone.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
no barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn.
There's lots of convenient things happening in this story, isn't there?
This is such a beastly game.
I need to leave the area. Oh, well, now
Tirsa,
you're a seeker.
What's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker, a worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose, no matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes,
Yes,
and
convenient,
with the
isn't
right
it?
to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a seeker.
Kill them.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora faithful,
See you later,
we will soon
bastards.
begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness.
Been a brave a whole day, and now I'm like
So she
the
survived
best
the
brave
wounds.
of them all.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
I should be on my way.
May All Mother protect.
The machines.
Ignore her.
They've been
Continue to
driven
report.
mad.
There are rumors of a demon loose in the Embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Because I'm a seeker,
Since I was
bitch.
anointed a Seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a Seeker? Have Tissa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the Proving.
Bitch.
But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
You're a nobody. Watch your tongue.
And where were you when those children were being slaughtered? Or the war party ambushed? Guarding your little gate here?
I am the Nora War Chief, and this gate is Mother's Watch.
I have been anointed a Seeker by the High Matriarch.
He was at your
Do
mom's
as I
house.
say and open the gate, or we will settle this in blood.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
I'm headbutting with that thing on your head. Fight the big scorpion thing now, yeah.
Sound the alarm! By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves!
Oh fuck!
What have you brought on us now, under this curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready
Tear
yourselves!
blast.
Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us...
Let's change weapon as well. Let's... blast sling. Well, actually, we could do tripcaster.
Won't be long. Gotta get there it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
It's down!
The demon is dead! Don't...
These things are short killers. How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that? You killed that
genius,
demon.
bitch.
Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of Striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Braves! I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
Lucky me.
So did that unlock my skill tree? Yeah, it did. Nice.
I need to test.
Is that sharpshooter bow, hunter bow.
Device. See what it can do.
Whatever his name was.
Rome! It's your sister, Olara!
Striders. I can test the override device on them. Should go in quiet. Didn't go through all of this to wind up trampled by... Nice and quiet. Okay, here it goes. Come on, come on. It worked.
It worked.
There we go. That a boy. That's more like it. Yeah! 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 Ride!
Now we go talk to Varl while on horseback. You were saying, motherfucker?
This strider is fast! This beats walking. Sounds of fighting. Just outside the gate. I should try overriding other kinds.
Watch yourselves!
Probably can't ride
Bring
them
it
all, but I
closer!
might find them useful.
Closer!
Varl, I take it?
Am I seeing things? Or were you riding that strider when you came through the gate?
I was. It's hard to explain.
I imagine so. Strange times we live in. We who've survived. I recognize you, of course. Aloy, the outcast who won the proving. I'm glad to see you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Well, then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
I get it. Made your point.
May the goddess protect.
All of it in the embrace. The world just got bigger. Also more dangerous.
I swear this mark is just getting further away the closer I get.
That man. It was all me. My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it. Those ruins. That must be Devil's Thirst. City of the old ones. Of the metal world.
Oh, you dig. Neck. Where is it?
tunnel from here. Just have to reach its head. Just give me a moment, and I'll be off your back.
Get out! Stop swimming in a puddle.
Earl said War Chief Sona went after the killers from the Proving. Maybe I should try to find her. You'll do.
Stop seeing me.
Mother's crown. Feels more like a military camp. Curiosities.
Here she is.
No, tribes.
They made her a seeker. Come here, girl. Let's have a look at you. The girl with the mark of a seeker. The Sentinel saw you coming.
You're Maria. Varl told me you'd know the way to Meridian.
The Carja capital. West will take you to it, but their soldiers will stop you long before you get there.
They can try.
No, what I mean is there's a Carja fort that guards the pass between East and West. Word is the Carja have sealed the gate out of fear of the corrupted machines infesting our sacred land.
So if I clear out the corrupted machines, they'll open the border?
I suppose. But I can't spare any braves to help you.
Who said I needed help?
You'll clear the valley, all by yourself.
I'm good with a bow.
For your sake? Better than good, I hope.
I should be going.
All right. Be careful out there, Aloy. I hope you find whatever it is you're after.
How could the Carja faithless close the border while the corruption spreads? Goddess, forget them.
You saw them return.
Get out of my way. So you got 2 points up there.
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming out. Time to clear them out.
No ammo, shit. Craft.
Land's thirsty for rain. Me, not so much. This poison seems almost to eat away at metal. Maybe that's what drives the machines mad. Might find a way to use it someday.
Normally that wouldn't be a one-hit kill, but good old story mode. Did that not get his eye? that, you get his armor, it just does no damage. Get the weak points and it gets wrecked. Oh shit. Fucking run away from me. Saved by the shield gen then. God, there.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
You have unused weapon outfit modifications used to craft upgrades. Disassemble the rubbish ones. The other corrupted zone over here.
Keep that for later.
Tricky.
Here they come. Corrupted Watchers. Time to see if the Carja Fort will let me pass over the mountains.
See if we can get one of these to ride.
Sounds of fighting. Something attacked the Carja Fort. A corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Aloy.
Sun risking its ass down here.
The sun shines upon us this day.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where are you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Going on my steed.
The way of broken stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You'll find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Come here, steed. Walking 1,800 steps about a mount.
That's all there is in the New Plains.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll assume cheap as living.
Okay, so we don't need to go up there anyway. This way.
We will beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were.
No, I'm
how
awake.
they set up. Looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Okay, I guess we're doing it without a mount. That's lame. He wasn't happy, was he?
Okay.
Oh, the bird's after him. Oh, nasty. Stuck on. Search rabbit. I didn't even know I killed a rabbit. Take it. Rabbit. Oh, that's the big bird, isn't it? The storm thingy. What's it called? split it up. Go. Thank you for the sub, Mohammed. Is that on YouTube? It must be. Bandit.
And one of these.
Got another broadhead so we can get another mount. It's the most confusing navigation system. It like teases you. It's like, oh yeah, you've only got 1,500 steps. You get there and it's like, oh, and another 1,500 steps. Just show me the path. There should be like a T-Rex somewhere near here.
Come on now.
gets involved in this game, don't you?
Is my fate to only experience adventure in the Grief Camps?
Wonderful!
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
Search these nuts.
Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Get involved in politics. The city's locked down.
Broken a month.
It's always the merchant.
That must be the spire.
I'm not getting through, Outlander.
It's huge.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy Outlander.
Aloy!
I bet he
You're
does.
alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Not really. A little.
So you're alive. This we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain.
Yeah, that was
Some
me.
of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I
Pushed
survived
up a
is less
waterfall
important
by
than
my,
how I was targeted.
my pseudo father.
What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
He's a dick.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's...
Okay, okay.
I love how you can just not bring up his sister during the conversation.
Once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Come on, drunken bastard.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will a god hide in his... Will lay siege to the city? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a god hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister,
murdered, and her death unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
He seems like a perfectly well-hinged leader of the guard.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Through the door.
Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is,
it's always been there.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
As if you'd push that, like...
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
The shield just protect me from fall damage.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
Ah.
They?
So he didn't betray you then?
The killers.
Or he did
They
betray
told
you,
him
but
to obey or they'd kill his family.
he was held hostage. Oh shit, we got
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Telling him nothing.
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Carja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Which is nothing. Nobody got time for that.
Check out these wares.
At this point onwards, I got well confused by this whole storyline, because at the moment I haven't done any side quests, but you end up with like 30 odd side quests at this point, and you just literally have no clue what's going on. Like, you don't know which one's the main mission. You don't really know why you came here other than to find Olin.
It let me import my save from the PS4 version.
Oh, nice. On which game? Ragnarok? That's quite clever if it let you do that. It's about time games did like cross-generation updates.
Horizon.
Oh, sick.
Since that was the only game I actually purchased low. The others are from the game share shit.
Game. Oh, right. Like Spider-Man and stuff. I do need to play the new Spider-Man, actually. Miles Morales. Oh, let's go help them take this thing down.
Back the wrong side.
Sir, I've done the same.
Do they improve the swimming in the not the remake, the sequel? Is it so shit in this one? One of these. Crocodiles. Shoot his armor off and kill him. Okay.
apart.
Having this shield generator armor like right at the beginning is so much easier. Like, I haven't taken any damage yet.
That's a machine I can't override. Not until I've learned more.
Alright, I can't override that one yet.
Haptic feedback on the triggers is pretty interesting. I wonder if I can use this controller for my PC.
Probably. That's... Can't hit a barn door with these things. What's the skills I've got? Oh, there we go. Scavenger plus, Smith, ammo crafter, there we go. What does the haptic feedback on the triggers do? Just like vibrates the trigger or something else?
So when I'm aiming to go...
Tasty.
On the left you feel a swish.
Oh, cool. How the hell does that work?
This is what you intend. To bring these ancient things back to life.
On the right you hear the sound of a bowstring and some resistance on the trigger.
Demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
That's really cool.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise.
Between the sound and a little bit of pressure, it helps simulate the feeling, I guess?
Yeah. I know for VR you can get like haptic feedback vests and like sleeves and stuff, and it, like if you get shot, it makes it feel like you've been shot.
So much for catching him alone.
These things will destroy us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were...
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Kill the corruptors.
It also transfers all your games from the PS4 to the PS5 if you hook them up on the same LAN. Was super quick. Almost 500 gigs in under an hour.
Nice. How did that not hit him? I was like in his aura. This shield is so OP. Just like no damage done. Headshot. There's his head. Talk to Olin. Kick him in his balls.
I promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The killers who came for me at the Proving, who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King of Odd and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis.
And who is he?
The terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses, we Osram called him, when he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
Yeah, you bastard. Why were you
How did the
recruited?
Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian.
They'd be
Why
watching
didn't
you
they
right
get
now,
to
wouldn't they?
evolve
If
through
it
you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location.
What
there
should
are
we do with
always
him,
guards
chat?
there.
Kill him or let him
You
live?
look like you can handle yourself.
Your life is forfeit. I did say I was playing a rage machine, I guess. Your
I know
soul
you
is
committed your
mine.
crimes to save your family. But because of your crimes, dozens were murdered. Dozens of families were destroyed. My own included. I can't let you live.
I'm sorry. Please, my family. Don't tell them what I did.
I'm gonna tell him, you piece of shit.
You're ready then?
To answer for what I've done. The lives I've ruined. Yes, I'm ready.
Year-in.
Translated from Portuguese.
LLZ.